What's going on, everyone? In today's video, I'll be comparing the RCF ART912A with the QSC K12.2. But first, let's get the RCF out of the box. Let's start with the design. The first thing you'll notice is that the RCF looks more modern and aggressive. The front grille has a sleek, professional appearance with RCF's distinctive styling, and the cabinet feels like it was designed with touring and performance in mind. As for the K12.2, the design language hasn't changed dramatically from previous generations, so it's instantly recognizable as a QSC. The cabinet is slightly boxier and has a more utilitarian look. Now, where the QSC stands out is in the rear panel. You get a full LCD screen, onboard DSP controls, and a much more advanced control interface compared to the RCF. From a usability standpoint, the QSC feels like a speaker with a built-in digital mixer. The RCF keeps things simple, while the QSC gives you much more control directly from the speaker. As for the soundstage, this is where the RCF starts to shine. It has a wider dispersion pattern of 100 degrees by 60 degrees, and you can hear that immediately. Music feels bigger, more open, and more immersive. It just feels like the sound is coming from every direction, and vocals don't feel locked to the center of the speaker. Instead, they spread naturally across the room. So if you're running a pair of these in stereo, the soundstage becomes even more impressive. Instruments have more separation, vocals float nicely in the mix, and the overall presentation feels more like a live performance. For DJs, weddings, parties, and music playback, the RCF creates a huge wall of sound that fills the room effortlessly. Now, let's switch over to the QSC K12.2. This speaker here, instead of sounding wide and spacious, it sounds more focused and precise. The highs are very detailed, vocals are extremely clear, and the speaker projects sound directly toward the audience. When you're standing in the sweet spot, the clarity is excellent, speech intelligibility is outstanding, and the instruments sound very defined. However, compared to the RCF, the soundstage feels narrower. It's not necessarily a bad thing, it just has a different presentation. Think of the RCF as sitting in the middle of a concert audience, and think of the QSC as sitting in front row with the performance directly in front of you. Both experiences are great, but very different. For music listening, I prefer the RCF. The wider soundstage makes tracks feel more engaging, especially electronic music, hip-hop, and live recordings. The speaker disappears more and you're left with a larger, more immersive sound. While the QSC, on the other hand, excels in detail and accuracy. If you're doing corporate events, let's say, like live vocals, presentations, or you want maximum DSP control, the K12.2 is incredibly capable. So which one should you get? If your main goal is music playback, DJing, and creating the biggest, most immersive sound possible, I'd go with the RCF. If you need versatility, onboard DSP, multiple inputs, and crystal clear vocal reproduction, the QSC K12.2 is still one of the best speaker in its class. But purely from a soundstage perspective, the RCF wins. For me, at least.
Con cualquiera, donde sea, papi, voy. Donde quiero, con cualquiera, donde sea, papi, voy. Donde quiero, con cualquiera, donde sea, papi, voy. Donde quiero, con cualquiera, donde sea, papi, voy. Donde sea, papi, voy. Donde sea, papi. Donde sea, papi, voy. Donde sea, papi. Con cualquiera, donde sea, papi, voy. Donde quiero, con cualquiera, donde sea, papi,